Hi guys, Herbalist40 here, and welcome back. Right, so for today's video, I have chosen to do it mainly, or essentially on Share Factory. Quite a few clips to show you. Um, right, now, it's a little bit of a different format. I'm just going to be showing you a few random, or let's call them miscellaneous events that I've witnessed, and some of them are interesting, some of them are strange, some of them can prove certain points. But you know, as usual, simple video, and oh yeah, that's what else I was gonna say. I'm sure quite a lot of you have noticed that my videos have actually gone from like 5-10 minutes to 30 minutes to 40 minutes to 45 minutes, and I'm gonna try and break the cycle a little bit and just keep this one short, sweet, and to the point. Um, but yeah, I will warn you though that in the near future we are going to be looking into some long episodes. So hope you'll enjoy those, and I hope you enjoy this one. So let's get on with it. Right. So I've made my way down here to the bank. It's notably the bank that we get to play in the last of the four online heists. And I'm going to use this little clip to kind of prove a point about what I was kind of talking about perspective. Now, as you can see here, we can kind of see all the symbols and read what's written. Falsus, Iteru, something or other. I didn't really take the time to read exactly what it said, but I'm sure we've all seen this before. But my point being here is that once it hits 10 o'clock, obviously the lighting's going to change a little bit, and the effect that that creates is quite interesting, and I believe that this effect can or is replicated in certain other areas of the game. So there you have it. The lighting just completely changed, and as you'll see in just a second, the writing and the symbols that were pretty much clear as day um, are now completely unreadable. Now this is very interesting because if this is the case, if I'm right, there are a lot of places in the game where certain things aren't going to be visible at certain times of day. They are going to seem unclear, particularly like this. And to be fair with you, I only just recently realised this, so I thought it was quite important to bring this effect to your attention. Um, Moving on though, I do have a couple things to point out. I made my way down here to the vault, and I'm just going to let you listen real quick because I was mucking around a bit and I find the sound here very, very interesting.
We have a visual. Moving in.
Right, so I'm sure you've gathered, pretty simple question. What do you think the noise was, thunder or explosion? I will point out that it was a clear day outside before and after the event, but still in my personal opinion I believe that that sounded more like thunder than an explosion. Very faintly in the background I might add, you can actually hear some screaming, so it's a little bit confusing. But I don't want to hang around on that too much. As I said, it is just like a random video. But coming up next, I'm going to show you a small clip of Michael and Franklin. I was playing as Franklin, and we went to watch the film Kalopovo. And what Michael said when we exited the cinema, I found to be quite interesting as well. Feel free to comment on that also.
You see? That's the movie I made.
Now again, the movie I just watched was Kalapovo. Now, I believe the movie predates Michael, like, as far as... Yeah, I don't understand why he would say that. My question is this a common thing? Is this what he says automatically after every movie? Or is this something interesting, once again, that I found that we may not have heard of before? But again, moving on, I'm now going to play just a couple of clips of Trevor, and they're basically a couple of different things that NPCs have said to Trevor that I haven't showed before, and I think you might not have heard before. So yeah.
Don't touch the titties!
Hey girl, want to bring me a thing, huh?
Yeah, that's it. I
Just
can
need
see
to
the
find a
devil
man
all
that
in
will
your
shut the
face.
fuck up for 2 seconds.
Word.
You balloon animal man!
You owe me 20
Hey,
bucks.
nice car.
Uh-huh.
Can I have a ride?
So not much to say on those, but that was just to kind of throw those out there. Again, I think what NPCs can and do say can be quite interesting and maybe quite relevant to what we're looking into. But to finish off the video today, I want to kind of do my own version of an answer, and I want to answer Wispy Woods. And in one of his most recent videos, he approached the subject of the horse that's been found in the coding. We're down here now in the clip that I just showed you, and basically that was the casino and the racetrack. Now there's a pretty good reason I've brought you down there, and it's to kind of prove that, again, Wispy pointed out the horse in the film, but that might not necessarily be the same horse that's in the coding, because if I'm not mistaken, in the coding it did kind of mention that the horse may have a saddle, etc. I'm just going to point out that for quite a while now we've all been expecting a casino update with betting and all sorts of things like that in GTA Online. Now we do have the racetrack and the betting system that's to be expected, so my point is maybe the coding for the horse is simply for a cutscene or a switch scene, something to do with one of the betting missions, maybe of a horse race bet or something along those lines. So again, trying to just answer what Wispy Woods was saying and kind of back him up on the fact that just because there's a horse in the coding does not mean we're going to be galloping around the map on some stallion anytime soon. But anyway guys, it was a short video. I just wanted to throw a couple things out there. I will be coming back tomorrow, I hope, with something a little bit more in depth and obviously a little bit longer. But until then guys, as usual, take it easy and see ya.